finally got my new Samsung phone. Free from that Apple capitalism. I should probably set the time and date like a sane human being. Whoops, 1096 is way off the year. Wait, what the hell is this? Wait, where the hell am I? And what the hell is with that loud shouting noise? You there, boy! Who on earth are you? You seem like a splendid young, healthy man. Come, join us on a crusade to take back the Holy Land, Jerusalem! Yeah, that's cool and all, but who the hell are you guys? No time to explain. Come with us. We'll get you suited up and ready for when tomorrow morning comes. Then we will strike on those heretics. Okay then. Before we get into the rest of the video, we must take this little break to talk about our fashion. Our fashion didn't go as far as you'd actually think. We basically just wore tunics and shoes made of leather and such, so not much there. But then we have the armor and stuff, and then ooh, nearly doesn't get good. Now you see, plate did not exist back in our time period, although I shouldn't be talking about this because I'm not in that time period and I'm doing a massive third wall break. We had this spicy thing called chainmail, to which we had a bunch of little rings attached together to protect us from swords and all that good stuff. Speaking of protection, we also had shields, which one in particular? The kite shield, as on horseback it protected the body very, very well and was very useful. Now, as most of you know, defense isn't the only thing, it's only half the battle. Then we have the offense, the weaponry, which is very, very, very juicy. Now, most of you know, we used swords, because we're the knights and the sword and Anyway, so our swords basically went from long sword, great sword, short sword, etc. Basically, a steel blade, it stabbed people, it sliced people, you get the gist. We occasionally use spears, and they are arguably the best weapon when compared to swords, but we don't go there. Now you'd probably be thinking, oh, what about bludgeoning weapons like maces and such? Well, they did exist, but they weren't as predominant, because, as I stated before, plate armor wasn't a thing, and it wasn't needed. Anyway, enough of me and my fashion. Back to the video. Hey, what are the people over there doing? Jousting! What are the people over there doing? Chess! What are the people over there doing? Hammer throwing! What are the people over there doing? Wrestling! Ah, that's some nice entertainment. Man, I would know what all these events are if you actually, wrote them down or a sign or something. What? Write it down? Don't be silly! Only 5% of us can read and write, and only the sons of rich families even went to school in grammar schools with cathedral or large churches and all that good stuff. How do I know this data? Reasons. Man, why are all these events on anyway? Is it like some sort of festival or whatnot? What? Haven't you heard? It's All Souls Day! Don't you mean Halloween? Hello, what now? Never mind. Anyway, what do you do in it? Well, revels are held for the dead and all that such, and bonfires are lit. That's about the gist of things. Man, it's getting a bit late. I'm quite hungry, actually. Do you want to grab something to eat or whatnot? Why, of course! We shall all have dinner at night, and then we shall rise and strike on them. Wow, this table looks really nice. What do we have on the menu? You know, what we got? Well, we are in the upper class, so we usually have things like bread, all kinds of meats that you can possibly imagine, fish like cod and such, spices, cheese, fruits, the whole thing. Damn, sounds good. Alright, let's dig in. Well, that was a really good sleep. Alright, shall we get moving then? Yes, everyone is here. Let us go. We will take Jerusalem. Day is vote.